to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Maybe this will be something we can look back on and say, we survived all the nightmare that has become of this project.
Cleaned, sir. I didn't mean right now. So, we're under a tornado warning, and our dumb selves are getting food for everybody from like 5 different places. But you can't really tell in the video, but the sky is a little greenish. It's a little greenish outside. Ooh, that was pretty. I did not catch that though.
Where's Bill Paxton when you need him?
I know, right? Well, apparently it's the new dude. What's his name?
I don't know. I ain't seen that movie.
Oh, we could see it tonight. It's free. It's on the, I think it's on Prime now. Or maybe it's on Peacock. I don't know. Man, I wish it would lighten again, because that was really pretty.
If they ain't still jamming Van Halen, I don't want to watch it.
You're good. So according to Facebook, there's a tornado around us somewhere. And there's one in Taylor, which is like, what, 15 miles from us? 20 miles from us? But the sky is pretty ominous, for sure.
On the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Check media.
That was scary. It wasn't really scary, but it, you know, scared me because I was not expecting that. Daddy laughed at me.
I ain't scared of nothing.
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the tornado sirens are going off. Y'all, it's starting to get very scary outside. We might actually end up having a tornado here in town. Good morning, guys. So we are at the new house. I'm checking on the house because our camera did not update any pictures from last night's storm, so we just came to check on it and to give you a little update. So porches got put on, but they're not porches, they're decks. And however that we like them, like that's still not what we asked for. It's not what we paid for.
I still like the idea of this place. I'm just tired of stuff going wrong. I want to be able for us to get this finished and move out here. But I'm tired of stuff going wrong. I want stuff to go right for a change.
And who knows? Kind of like we talked about last night. Maybe this will be something we can look back on and say we survived all the nightmare that has become of this project, and be okay with it. But I just want stuff to go right, and less stuff to go wrong. Is that too much to ask? But, you know, November to January, stuff seemed to bump. I mean, there was a little bit of a snafu because I think when they were supposed to pre-order us, I don't think they pre-ordered. Said they were going to, otherwise they would have had a serial number for the insurance. And, you know, remember that we had that delay getting the insurance because they didn't have the serial number and all.
Yeah.
But other than that, November to January went really pretty smoothly. And we get the loan closing in January and the wheel off. That's when everything's just epic downward spiral. All of those things, none of them have taken as long as I was quoted times on when it was stuff that came to stuff that I had to do. Like I think about the water meter, you know. Yeah, we were faced with some weather delays, but still, those guys got out and got us a water meter within a week and a half. Power guys, they quoted me.
Weren't they like 6 to 8 weeks?
They said it could be. I literally think those guys were out here in like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. For sure had it knocked out within 3 weeks. Like from the time I met them out here and they got an eyeball. The internet company quoted me 4 to 6 weeks. We have everything but the box inside, and I'm assuming they're just working us into their install schedule because literally the team's been out here, trenched in conduit, pulled the fiber. They've got their box out there. Everything is done as far as that connection. We've literally got stuff out here at the end of the house where all they need is an installer to call us, say, hey, when can we meet you out there and finish this install? And it'll be done within probably an hour or two because they've jumped out here and knocked out their part of the job as well. So again, those things, had I known, I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't because honestly, I'd be paying bills for a place that we're still not even ready to move into.
All right, we are headed out to Clayton Homes to have a talk with them now. There's just been too much miscommunication and other things going wrong, so we're gonna go have a little powwow. We did make it through the tornado. There was a tornado by us. Here's a picture of it, but we didn't get sucked up by the tornado, did we?
Sadly, no. I was hoping to go to Oz.
I mean, could have said we aren't in Arkansas anymore.
I'd say there's no place like home, but that's a nightmare right now, so.
Yeah. Ready?
I have no choice but to be.
Let's go have a powwow.
Well, update following yet another meeting with people. After the whole porch deck debacle that unfolded yesterday, together and concluded that, right, wrong, or indifferent, the deck company, porch company, the quotes that we got, and even Bruce from Mr. Decks, he admitted to me this morning on the phone that he wrote down decks instead of porches. Apparently, Bruce, the owner of the company, had been by their office to talk with them about this thing, and they're going to end up eating about $4,000. Clayton Homes is going to eat about $4,000. I went back in text messages. You know, we
from the time that I spoke to Bruce in November, got the quotes, to again talking to our contact at Clayton Homes, we were on the same page. The numbers made sense, and the deck guy threw some lowball number at the last minute, and they apparently only slated $4,500 to try to make this thing right. And I think we've all come to the same conclusion. There's too many people involved in this project, and unfortunately, I didn't tell them this to their face, but them being the people in charge of this process, or supposed to be in charge of this process, they are the home seller. They coordinate all the contractors that do delivery, setup, plumbing, all electricians, outside porch companies that they're partnered with. I mean, the furniture, if you choose to have appliances or furniture or anything else, even though this is their baby and this is what they do for a living, they are very, very lax at managing that process, and they don't seem to have a true process wrapped around it to manage all those moving parts. So they were just like, yeah, there's just too many variables. And I can't believe that our deal would be any more simple or complex than anybody else's, but they're acting, like this is just too many moving parts.
And on a side note, it got to a point where it was so bad that we were talking about just last night about trading it in and not even giving our trailer back to them, because it's been so frustrating.
What?
Telling them that we were to a point last night that we were ready to give the trailer back to them. Tell them to come.
I was really
pick their
hoping a
stuff.
tornado was just going to suck it off the ground.
I mean, it still might. I think there's supposed to be more tornadoes tonight. Yeah. Alright guys, we are back home. There apparently was there was 2 tornadoes. One is about probably 15 miles from us, and then one was about 7 miles from where we are. So we're just gonna hunker down this evening. Hopefully more updates on the trailer as soon as we get some. But hopefully everyone stays safe tonight, and catch you in the next video.